Okay, welcome back. We can take this as a review, by the way. I'm out here on the parking lot and try to fly this Cheerson CX-33S, and I'm trying to fly in this more confined parking lot space because I've noticed this one, despite its really good flight characteristics, do have a really bad range. I don't know if it's because that I live in this type of neighborhood. As you can see, there perhaps is a lots of so-called Wi-Fi routers around here, so maybe that's a big issue with this place where I fly on. And there is a little slight of wind from this direction that I'm pointing my camera. You see it's blinking there, so I put on this and it should, well, now it's activated and it starts blinking on the quad. Here are the trim buttons like usual. These don't do that much though. Actually, sometimes I wonder if they works at all, because nothing really happens when I use them. This one, if you press short, it starts the video recording. If you press long press, it takes a picture. So if I press long there, now you saw a prick on the camera, it took a picture. I shall now record this. I'm thinking about using auto lift off. I kinda like that function. But first put on the video, so you see it's blinking here. And up with the quad. And you see it's kinda going backwards. I'm trying to trim it out. And you see, nothing really happened. Okay. Nothing really happens. So I don't know if it's something wrong with mine that way, but I should see if I can fly FPV here. You see, it's kind of getting out of range already now. And I'm flying, and now I lost signal and I'm flying back. I'm still flying. And now I'm kind of looking at it. It kind of has really good flight characteristics. It's easy to fly, and it flies good. You see, it's kind of fast, I think. And it has altitude hold, so you see it's sprinted. You see it's kind of stable up there. And I'll try to see if I can fix that drift. But it do not really want to fix that drift. That's, I think, a real issue with this one. The trims doesn't seem to work. But other than that, you have to control it quite good. Now it's no drift. If you press this level down, the throttle level, it will go down. And then it will level out. And if you want to get it up, you press the throttle level up. And you can do like this. Now it's kind of high up in there. Remember, this one has kind of short battery. I think I had to get down because it lost connection there for a second, as I remember. And you have to kind of make a controlled descent, you see. It's kind of tough to get it down. I should now try to land it with the help of control. You have to get down kinda low to use that function, because you see it kinda bangs down, but it works. So I should stop the recording for a second now. You just press it short, and then I should try to make this one go up without to use these buttons, auto lift and auto land. I would just start it by pressing these levels down at the quarters, and I do like that. You see it starts with, and then you just press this up and it goes up. And you see here, and I lost the connection already. It makes good funnels. It has really good funnels. It has only one rate, and now the battery is up, and it will kind of land itself, as you see. And actually I would kind of tell that's the better one to land, because it actually lands much better when the battery is off. So in a sense, you can hear, I think it actually tells in the controller that the battery is off. I haven't noticed that before. And in a sense, I still like this one. I kinda really like to fly this. I just wish it had a wider range. And I'm not that technical like Sebidoki or Quadcopter 101 or anyone else of you guys out there, but you should do a tutorial how to fix that, so I will know how to make this kind of better range. The FPV range should get better according to manual if I let this point down, but it doesn't. It do not really get better. It actually no difference at all, according to my thinking. And you can see the props can't do sometimes hit the ground, and that's not good. And there are only two props, and you see there was a lots of dust getting up here into the engines. I hope it won't get any problems there. God, that was dusty. I hope I don't have to open this up. Let's see if everything seems to, yeah, I hear it doesn't have any crunches. Seems to work fine. So this one could have really been one of the best quads out there for beginners, but Cheerson kinda did make them not as good as they kinda could have been, because this one is amazing. It has a really good altitude hold, and thanks to that altitude hold I could actually get it down despite it actually lost connection up there. So I wish There would be some nice guy out there on YouTube somewhere that could make a tutorial how to increase the range of this quadcopter. So give me some tips or pointers and I will be happy. So see you until next time, and I shall see if I can get out with another quadcopter today, because despite it's a little slight wind, it's a good fly weather today. It's not too cold, even though I do freeze on my hands. It's only 2 degrees Celsius plus here, but it's kind of warm, so this system works really good today. Because this quad, as I told you before, do not really like the wind. The quality of the quad is actually really good. It's maybe a little flimsy legs, but they do their thing. It kind of bounces, and you really never crash this one. The only time when you crash this one is when you lose the connection to the transmitter, because it would kind of try to land itself, and when it lands itself, it doesn't care about how it lands. It just goes down, and it could be something in the way, and it kind of flips over. So otherwise, it's the same type of landing that happens when you lose connection, that if you lose the battery power in the quad, it kind of slowly descends. The auto landing feature here is kind of doing the reverse. It kind of goes down really fast. And that was that. The flight of the Cheerson CX-33S with FPV.